kids, this is Kalir. And also some other people.
Hey,
I'm not introducing myself. Everybody knows who I am.
Yeah, we also have some sons over there. And today we're playing Devastation of Indians.
Oh man. So this is your 10 idol run, right?
Yes.
Not gonna lie, I've sort of fallen off watching all the updates because
also,
I didn't like you.
Portal 2 happened somewhere in there.
Before.
No, yeah, that kind of happened. That's the thing.
But I'm not actually going to use that thing. So there was a bunch of different suggestions in the thread as to what I should use, but I think I'm going to go with this.
That's a lot of guns for just one kid.
What is it? What is your combination here?
It is pistols and carbine.
Some things
Interesting
just ain't
choice.
meant for this world. But who are we to judge?
Gel canister. Did I ever find that?
You get it by beating Portal 2, and then it's a New Game Plus thing, I think.
Oh, that is.
What does the gel canister do?
It's another secret skill that it summons one of the portal turrets.
No way. It's kind of awesome.
It's pretty neat. It's kind of like that mortar skill, turret surprise, except sort of better and sort of worse. I don't know.
Huh. Cool.
Anyway, gotta make sure everything is set up for this, because this is a 10 idol run, and 10 idol runs hate you in the face.
Yes, they do. Though 10 idol runs, like, I don't remember all the idols, but isn't there one idol that basically just makes the enemies decide that they're not taking damage right now?
That's close to what it does.
Olak.
Alright.
Yeah.
Cool.
Alec and also Rothus over here, those are exclusive to New Game Plus, which we're doing.
But I wouldn't recommend it.
And Alec, what it does is, enemies can't be hit, but they can still take damage, so stuff that deals damage over time, or things that leave damage fields can still hit them.
So...
Just one more reason why Mortar doesn't care about Olak or Garmouth.
Mortar is just... I'm pretty sure that is the objectively best weapon in the game.
The past.
Mortar's pretty great.
Only good thing ever come out of the past.
I think the Mortar basically carried me through the entire game. So I tried New Game Plus.
Alright, here we are.
My favorite loadout for 10 idle runs is Pistols Mortar.
I don't even know what just happened there.
That was weird. Do it again.
No.
Do it again.
No.
Do it again. Oh, okay. I guess you failed.
Yeah, I only failed this one once. But it went something like this when I failed.
Lol. They're just yanking you, like, seriously. Wow. That's great. I love it. Make them do it again.
Okay, so I'm still not sure that this is the best loadout that I've got here. I think I probably should have gone with armor piercing on my pistols rather than knockback. Because knockback doesn't actually help that much in this 10 idol dream thing.
Huh, really? It seems like distance from, like, the guys who want to maul you would be a good thing.
It is, but there's also the jump pads around, which you can just launch yourself across the stage with, and you can't knock most of the enemies off the stage. Anything that you could will probably just wander off on its own, because it's kind of stupid.
I think it'd still be useful for those whirligig ghost scythe guys.
It's a little helpful, but personally I just prefer to launch myself across the stage.
There's only one real answer to this 10 idol run. You need an exorcist. All these ghosts just getting in your face is stupid.
They're not ghosts, they are windbags. This is Bastion.
They have little ghost tails, like Casper. Wait, Casper has little
size.
Never mind. Never mind. I got it mixed up.
Alright, now we're gonna do this run for real. We only failed once. Got all 10 idols. I tried to do the thing again, it didn't work.
Now I'm mad sad.
Yeah,
all you had to do was do the thing. That was all I wanted, man.
I don't even know how I did the thing.
Such a simple request. Why? So using the army carbine, I noticed I could never use the army carbine because well, I hated it mostly.
And that is completely fair, but it's actually the staple of this run, I think.
And why is that? It's because
It does a lot of damage when it hits, much more than the pistols. Like, the pistols are useful for keeping enemies away, but the carbine is useful for actually killing them.
like doesn't the
Yeah, but
wow
the
that was
carbine is so slow.
yeah seriously.
It's not that slow.
Fair to say he's lit a
And at least the mortar does
Does, like,
incredible
splash
damage
damage
for
and
its
stuff.
speed.
I think the carbine is actually a good deal faster than the mortar. Especially
is,
because
but-
it's hit scan.
But the mortar just deals so much more damage.
Well, clearly what we need to do is do what Sata Nakaja does and run carbine and mortar.
This works.
Thing with pure white hair like his.
Look, I'm down with any situation that involves mortar.
Maybe I'll just have to run mortar for the next 10 idle thing then.
Yes.
But yeah, you see what I mean about the sky bridges here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see what you mean about like dudes just chasing you around and trying to mob you. I think that I've had a recurring dream like this for a while. 1,000 little cockroaches just all like trying to eat me.
They love you in the face.
Yes. They think you are adorable and they want to be your friends. And when you tell them I don't want to be your friend, they get all sad. Wow, the sky bridge really is useful here.
Yeah, this is me trying not to use the sky bridge right here, and
Yeah, it's not really working out for you.
it takes much longer when I can just like launch all the way across the map.
Man, those are some severely aggressive enemies.
Look at all those Garmoth shields popping up. It's just like, no, we're gonna block half your shots.
So, I noticed like your health was way down and it's back up, but I don't remember you getting a bottle. Like, what happened there? Do you have regen
Yeah,
on or
Leech
something?
Aid.
Leech Aid, it solves all the problems.
Leech Aid's good for you.
You kind of really need Leech Aid in 10 idle runs just because of Rothus.
Having his
Yeah,
mama's hair
because
didn't
enemies,
get no favors
well,
while
they
he
won't
was
drop health or black tonics.
zone out there.
What?
Yeah.
Lame.
That's why Leech Aid and, to a slightly lesser extent, Bastion Bourbon are just, you need them for this.
I think my favorite, I never played Round of the Idols that much simply because I'm bad at video games to begin with. Why would I torture myself? But like, I think the one I used the most commonly was the Ox. Which one's that one?
That's Pith, who speeds
Okay.
enemies up.
All right, cool. That one just made like the game more fun for
Thanks
me.
to folks like
This
you,
does
all
not
keep
look
saying on the safe
like what I would immediately consider fun.
The elements, they- you name
It's,
it.
you need to just really like the game to want to do something like this.
No, I get you. You're all about this game because it's a cool game.
Auto aim's a bit weird though sometimes.
Yeah.
I don't know what's up with that.
Maybe it's because I started on the PC version instead of the 360 version, but I just hardly ever used auto aim.
Once a kid done his time.
It's pretty useful actually, especially with stuff like the carbine.
Time was done too.
Where are you? Where is the dude? There's the dude. Alright, so this wave is actually really important because those dudes, they break the floor, as you can see.
Yeah.
So you want to get them to hit a part of the floor that can't actually be broken.
Yeah,
I
I've
didn't do
had-
that in my first run.
I've had 10 idle runs in this stream where the floor was just Swiss cheese by the end of it.
Yeah,
Now, I have that on my normal runs because I'm bad at video games.
thankfully this is really the only dream where this actually matters because it's the only one where these guys show up.
Oh, Verby, there aren't floor breaking enemies in the other levels? Huh.
No, I don't think so.
Cool. But I never noticed how sad the windbags, the big fat ones look until just about a moment ago.
Well, they're old.
Yeah, I know, but man, it's like just absolutely depressing to look at.
The city had nothing for him. The money he'd been sending home was nowhere to be found either.
Good job murdering your grandpa.
I murdered the grandpa. I feel bad
Yep.
about that. Oh,
You should.
screw these guys. This is why I brought Breaching Bullet.
What's Breaching Bullet do?
That is a carbine secret skill. Once it hits an enemy, the timer ticks down on them, and then they explode for like 170 damage.
Oh, good deal.
I forget what idol it is, but there's one
Got
that
wrecked.
makes you slow down whenever you're hit, and it just turns those guys up into a whole new level of murderousness.
Yeah, that would be Udrig. Wait, is it? No, it's Lemaine. Udrig is whenever you touch enemies, you take damage. Which also worked with Lemaine to make things miserable. Back up, back up, back up.
They don't wanna
Knockback
go.
bullets.
They want to be your best friends. They are trying to hug you with their farming tools.
Of course, Alec is just like, no, you don't get to use the pistol. That's another reason why I'm favoring the carbine so much, is that Alec only works after they take the hit.
Walls for another 5 years.
So how's like the carbine avoid that?
It avoids it by having a really slow rate of fire, so you hit them once, they go invisible, and then you just wait for them to not be invisible while you charge up another shot.
Oh, okay.
Flip-
Yeah, that makes
The
sense.
flip side, of course, is that Garmouth hits the carbine a lot harder than it hits the pistols.
Normally, yes, but that's why I've got the Razor rounds that ignore armor, which also ignores Garmouth.
Oh, it does?
Yes.
Good deal.
That's why I'm not even bothering with the pistols anymore against these guys, because we'll just go all invisible and stuff. Although I probably should at least try the pistols.
Yeah, might like get a little bit
In the
anyways.
history of Caelandia, nobody
Yeah,
has ever
I don't
built
like saying this clear, but it looks like you're
shit
getting
on
wrecked.
walls.
I don't know, I think I'm doing okay. I still have most of my tonics left, and we're halfway through.
True.
Yeah.
I was basing my observation on the fact that you just got hit in the face with a rake.
I've had worse.
Have you? Have you really?
Yes.
Don't lie, man.
Yes.
It's wrong to lie. Unless it's hilarious, in which case it's right to lie.
He almost got close to me.
Oh man, that was the saddest thing. He like rushed up to you like, yo, I'm gonna be your new friend, and then just shot him in the face, point blank.
Yep.
Let it break.
Alright. No. No.
Yes.
Yeah, I can see why people would want to use the carbine as like the musket, except weaker, because if you're up close, you don't have to waste time with aiming. You just like, hey, I point at you when you die.
Standing with the marshals.
Yep.
They trusted him to scout out farther than anybody.
I think I just never really bothered using the musket at all. Not
Musket
the, not,
is
not,
really
not,
good.
not the musket, the carbine.
Oh.
I just never really bothered using it outside the challenge thing.
I think I am.
The proving
I think
ground.
I got it. Used it like for 2 minutes, like in the actual level, and then proceeded to just drop it off at like the nearest armory and never touch it again.
I mean, in fairness, the mortar isn't really good when you get it either. Kind of neat.
Most of the weapons aren't. Like, especially the pistols, we've all seen that stage and played it, but once you actually upgrade them, the pistols are, despite what I'm showing in this level, actually pretty good. Like, Zara just cleaned out that entire crowd of squirts.
Then you fell to your death.
I didn't. I've got falling malt. I can't die. Well, I can, but I won't.
Wait, does falling malt like prevent you from taking fall damage?
It pretty
You
much
take-
reduces it to 1.
Yeah.
Oh wow, good deal.
One dumb
Wouldn't that
tactic
basically-
that I've... One really dumb tactic that I've been wanting to try and never really got around to trying it was falling malt plus stab synth plus leech aid. Because you send out stab synth needles when you take your falling damage, even if it's only the one falling damage with Mender Mead. Or not Mender Mead, falling malt.
Huh.
So yeah, you just fall off the ledge, then you land and deal damage to everything around you, and then you do it again, and meanwhile enemies don't actually attack you while you're falling.
And you're healing from the
One
you're healing from the combination of stab synth
the ground
and
beneath them shuddered, cracked.
leech aid.
Leech aid.
It's
That's
basically
actually a
Steam
really
style.
good idea.
It takes a long time though, and I think it probably is not viable with the regeneration idol active.
Yeah, Messia, that you won't actually kill anything with that unless it's like squirts or whatever. But if you have something that can't actually fight swarms like that, it's still worth considering.
You saw nothing.
Leave it to you guys to weaponize falling to your death.
The calamity happened. Just like that.
Well, we can, but we won't because it doesn't cause horrible explosions when we do.
No, I can see it now. Like it's a tense police standoff. This guy's just like edging towards the edge of a building, and the police are like, "Don't do it, man! Don't do it!" And he's like, "I'm gonna do it!"
And just like body slam some dude off the top of a building.
Yeah, exactly. He just vanishes from sight, and next thing you know, he just like pounds down the center of the cops, chaos and disarray, and he makes it off with the 10 million.
Because of course he was also doing a bank heist at the time.
Obviously, why wouldn't he be?
Yeah, I think I actually should have relied on the pistols more in parts like this, where it's just like, I
Yeah.
don't actually have time.
You get off like maybe
Carbine.
one shot, and they're probably regenerated, like damage.
That's
Maybe,
why I
I
have
don't
to keep aiming at the same one, which is a little difficult, but I can do it.
Yeah.
That's another thing I hardly ever did. Shield counters.
Through twisted
I seriously forgot there was a shield for the majority of the game.
And an old stranger's voice to guide him.
It's, for some loadouts, it's pretty much essential. For others, you really don't need to care about it. Like, I think if you've got the musket, for the most part, you're just like, I don't have to block, I'll just throw you across the map and not care.
Good plan.
But yeah, I hardly ever use the shield. I hardly ever use black tonics.
Well, now that's just, they're fun. You can do stuff
Yeah,
like, hey,
just-
I'm going to shoot you with a bullet that explodes. Plus, they also shore up a lot of weaknesses in the build. Like this one, I don't have a good method of area damage, so I use Breaching Bullet, and suddenly I do. Also, I'd like to, on that topic, I mentioned in the thread earlier that the hammer skill Stunning Wallop is, I didn't think it was very good. Turns out it actually causes a shockwave that hits a large area around it, like musket size.
Oh wow, cool. I don't think you've used the hammer much in like any of your runs, which is kind of weird because isn't like the hammer like the absolute most damaging weapon on the highest levels?
I think the mortar can outdamage it, but it's a pretty good weapon, yeah. I should, like, it's only melee, but maybe I should use it for the next stage.
That'd be cool. That's my official request. I'll even post in the thread and say it. Even though I don't have
Hammer
to because I'm
and-
telling you it right now. Hammer or machete?
Hammer
I
machine.
hate you. Because I hate you.
Hammer mortar.
No. Clear, my man. All the cool kids, hammer machete. Are you telling me you're not cool? Because
Actually, I think that most people run musket machete. Using the musket as a melee weapon and the machete as a ranged weapon.
that's actually kind of brilliant. Wow.
Like, with a lot of people I ask, they just have their own different ideas about weapons. Like, you two are honestly the first I've heard that say, yes, the carbine is just not a weapon that I really like using. When I think it's just really actually one of the best weapons in the game.
Cool.
And no one else.
That's what I like about this game. It's just everyone comes up with their own thing and it still works.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's very well balanced. That guy tossed you.
No, I'm tossing me.
This
I choose to believe
this
he
round
tossed you.
sucks out loud.
Loraxing it up over here.
But you speak for trees?
I speak for all kinds of trees. And the trees are saying, hey, don't get hit with those pickaxes so much. Why are you getting hit with the pickaxes? Obviously, I'm not listening to them that much.
No, I think you could be doing a better job of like your whole like ecological
Those are
message.
pickaxes, not scythes.
That's because they're miners.
Yeah, if
They
I was
like
smarter,
live
I'd
in
be using my
mines.
pistols here.
Just like getting all that good coal, eating it up. I choose to believe that's how they gain sustenance.
Yeah, they actually do eat, like, metal and stuff. There's something heavy that's used to upgrade the hammer is outright said, yes, this is what gas fellas eat.
Oh, cool.
Fly all over the stage.
Just
Oh, well, 2 of them are down, so it's
It's easier, but it's still
It's not-
slow going.
it's not so hellish as it was.
yeah. What you need to do is you need to just sit down with these guys and have a long talk about your feelings. Ask them why they feel the need to kill you in your dreamscape imagination place.
It's... I can't really call myself a good judge of character or anything like that, because I'm on the drugs. I am on the drugs
that's
right
right.
now.
That's right. You got lit before you fall asleep. That's why you're doing this right now.
Yes. Like, right now it just looks like, yes, I'm fighting some gas fellows, but really I'm on this horrendous acid trip, and I think they're tigers of like 5 heads telling me that I'll never amount to anything.
No. What's really happening, like in the real world, is you're just sort of like lying like right next to the pipe, making mumbling noises and snoozing, and Zolf is just drawing on your face. With a Sharpie.
Yeah, I can buy that.
This all begs the question: what the hell Zia puts in her stew?
Oh yeah,
It's
that's right.
delicious, is what it's in there.
Is this like the final round?
Almost.
Almost.
I think we got
I
2
remember-
more.
Absolutely despising the final round on this one. Also, that was kind of weird how like auto aim, you clearly had your cursor on the one, and it was like, nope, I'm gonna shoot this guy instead.
Yeah, auto aim in the Xbox version is actually pretty good, but in this it's problematic.
Yeah. I never had any problems with the Xbox aiming. I haven't played the PC version, so I wouldn't know.
It's, for the most part it works, but sometimes there are just moments where it's like, no, you can aim off to the right while something horrible tries to eat your face.
We just don't like you being able to shoot what you want to shoot. We would rather you shoot this thing over there.
Okay, here's the final wave.
Oh boy, here comes giant robot goat.
It's the Steam Bull, and since we have the armor piercing on our carbine, we can pretty much ignore its half damage thing.
Sweet.
And I don't think it even sees us from over here, so... Oh, it sees us now.
Oh yeah, those guys are the one. Those guys are pretty much the one enemy that remind me I actually do have a shield.
It's because they just run you down.
I'd like to say I'll never forget him.
But yeah, that was it.
What
That
he's
was a
doing.
10 idle run
What
of
he's done.
this place.
I surely will.
Cool.
Nice.
So wait, you went to sleep, but you woke up with a ton of money. That's what the things are, right? No, wait, those are your
fragments,
XPs.
but yes. I learned and got a lot by smoking a pipe. This is a lesson to you kids. Absolutely do drugs, because then you will wake up with a bunch of blue crystals and knowing all kinds of things you did not before.
Man, the last time I did drugs in a library and woke up with a ton of money, no.
No.
You don't want to do that, man. I'm speaking life experience lesson time.
That goes
Kids?
down bad roads.
Kids, take your drugs and sell them to your librarian. They know what to do way better than you. They're smart. They read books.